But wait, there's more. Abysmal offensively yesterday. Abysmal, and atrocious, and abysmal, and atrocious, and god awful. Ugh. My pure, loving, unsinned, this soul went into a Florida swamp, and you know an alligator's in there, but you're like, I want to swim, and it's the only body of water around, so you just walk on in anyway, right? Accept the risk, and then you're sitting there floating, and woof, you're sucked under, eaten up. Too late then, right? And that's what it's like having Dak Prescott as your quarterback, guys. You stupid motherfucker! Why did you let me down? Are you recording that? Are you recording me? Did you just record that? After the kind of day, game we just had, I'm coming after you, mother. All right, guys. All right. Trying to zoom, not. Well, duh, camera. Duh, right? Duh. Like the Cowboys going on the road. Nope. Against a team that they're supposed to be better than. Duh, right? My oh my. The difference a day makes, right, guys? You know, this time last week, on this very same day, I mean, you couldn't have taken a gun and shot me down from a standing position to the ground. You really couldn't have. And now, I'm about to rip my own head off my own shoulders.
Wait a minute!
Welcome to the show. It's time to make some noise. Come out here and experience the truth with your boy. Now take a seat and pull out your pencil, because Silver Cowboy about to make you suspenseful. So, I mean, which is, you know, kind of shitty and all, because I even had my Micah jersey of good luck, right? And my wife got this for me for Christmas. Yeah, that, yeah, see it? See it? Yeah, big old star and everything, like, you know. Yeah, so much for good luck. You know, why am I such a cursed individual? They really are an accident waiting to happen. And it really pisses me off. I am the most loyal, dedicated, I don't know, man. See, I can't even think straight. That game, it got me all bumfuzzled. How am I supposed to handle this? This was another big time game, okay, in December, in which we thought, hey, this year might be a little bit different, right? No, more of the same, blah, 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 junk that, as I mentioned in the intro, just when you think it's okay, you know, to have some kind of level of expectation for these Dallas Cowboys, that's when they go and break your heart the most, you know? I knew yesterday was going to be a little tough. Buffalo, you know, Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs, you know, I mean, Tre'Davious White, Micah Hyde, and all them boys up there. Well, boy, oh boy, was it, yeah. It was a tough one, all right. And, you know, weather permitting, that it rained when it poured on our Dallas Cowboys, guys. It rained when it poured. And this is just not how I had pictured today at all. I'm kind of speechless, if that makes sense to you. I mean, I just don't know how to comprehend this. I've seen this before, though, especially from our quarterback, right? And Dak Prescott, who is just the most atrocious. I don't even know how or why he is in the MVP conversation, really. Really. Dak Prescott and MVP in the same sentence. Ha! Ha ha ha! I wash my hands with this guy, man. Like, I try. I let the people talk hype to me. I let the people talk me off a ledge. And I know better. I know better. It's like walking into a Florida swamp and you know an alligator's in there, but you're like, I want to swim. And it's the only body of water around, so you just walk on in anyway, right? Accept the risk, and then you're sitting there floating, and woof, you're sucked under. Eaten up. Too late then, right? And that's what it's like having Dak Prescott as your quarterback, guys. I mean, check this out, man. The dude had 21 completions. 21. That's respectable, right? Yeah. Out of 34 attempts, okay, 134 passing yards. 134. Now, that's a whopping 3.5 yards per attempt. That's 3.5 more yards than Cooper Rush had yesterday. 3.5 more yards than Trey Lance had yesterday. Hell, that's 3.5 more yards than I had yesterday. That's it. And this is our $49 million quarterback. This is a MVP candidate. No, my friends. This is Dak Prescott. And it's like he was drafted to the Cowboys to torment my soul.
My pure, loving, unsended just soul.
Oh wait, there's more. Abysmal offensively yesterday. Abysmal, and atrocious, and abysmal, and atrocious, and god awful. Ugh. Defense wouldn't know better. At least I can say this. It was a collective effort in being bad yesterday. But there could be a reason to it, and I could be the only one that has the details that you want to hear behind that. Now, stay tuned because that's going to be afterwards, okay? Yeah. Just in case you're wondering, yeah. This hat right here, yeah. It obviously survived the prior incidents there, you know. No actual hats were harmed during the making of this video, okay? But my actual team was, and my pride, and my joy, and yeah, everything. My everything has been affected. You know, I kind of want to take like a lighter, a piece of tape, something, anything, and just cover this up, burn it off, peel it away, something. But, you know, what any true fan does, we're there when they win. Unfortunately, we gotta suck it up and be there when they lose. Defense, like leaders, okay? And so, the Saturday night, we're gonna go back to there. And the Dallas Cowboys are in their team hotel. They don't even go out, all right? They don't even go out of the hotel. They gather around, go to the lobby, cafeteria, whatever it is, and they just want to hang out. The night before the game, hang out, talk, chat, order pizza, right? So the Cowboys, a few of them, now the players themselves haven't actually been, names of the players haven't been revealed yet. So, that'll come. But I do have confirmed, confirmed sources, plural, stating that they witnessed the Cowboys sitting around their hotel and they ordered a pizza. There's a good handful, of teammates there. And first of all, the pizza took over an hour and a half to get to them, to be delivered, right? Weird. Especially for a high profile customer like, an NFL player. And the restaurant, which is called Five Guys Pizza, I don't know if you guys heard of them or not, but they're getting pretty national. And Anyway, so they're getting pretty national nowadays and pretty well known. They finally show up over 90 minutes later and deliver the pizza to the Cowboys. But also there was some characteristics of the player or of the, dear God, I might get it out here eventually, guys. They noticed some characteristics of the delivery guy. Seemed a little off, a little odd, a little suspicious. Well, they were right. Okay? You know when you get that gut feeling like, what the hell's wrong with him, man? Something's off. Why are you acting all weird to give me my pizza? Why do you care about me wanting to eat a bite right now? Why is he hanging around our table while we're eating pizza, hanging out? You know, just stuff like that. Stuff that a normal delivery guy just don't do. Well, lo and behold, this is disgraceful too, man. And I mean, it's some of our star guys like, or yours truly here, you know, Silver Cowboy, is trying to make sense of and dissect the Dallas Cowboys. Ah, my God, it just hurts, man. It hurts. I can't get it out of my head. Trying to dissect and make sense of this atrocity that the Cowboys just put on display in Buffalo. This is supposed to be the recap, the review. So, I mean, what happened? Our defense goes in there and we give up 200 plus yards rushing to the Bills. Okay, 179 of them to one player. Mr. Dalvin Cook's brother, Jimbo Cook. Yeah, Jimbo Cook. Jimbo. Well, Jimbo proceeds to just run through, over, around, under, on top, everywhere. And racking his way up to 179 yards rushing with a touchdown to boot on 25 carries. Josh Allen tallied 25 more yards. He did have a passing touchdown. Stephon Diggs caught that, of course. You know, it's sad. Speaking of the Diggs, it would have been very, very cool and a very, very good story to have Trevon Diggs going up against Stephon Diggs in that game. But, you know, the football gods proceeded to take that away from us and give us this performance from yesterday. I mean, it's bad, bro. Bad. Defense was atrocious. What was starting to be a little bit of a, you know, character and some improvement from last year was our run defense, right? We were damn near last in the league last year in run defense. I mean, it was bad. So this year, going into the game yesterday, we were ranked 13th. I mean, night and day, right? Totally different. Well, you could have fooled me. So there were some reasons to why this happened yesterday, on top of injuries. Yeah, we had a couple players get hurt during the game and before the game. Now that's what I want to get to. Okay? after our, I don't know, I can't blame our coaches. Yeah, you'll see a lot of these talking heads do that. Whatever, they're just trying to, I don't know if they're actually doing their homework, if they're fact checking, if they're, doing their research, blah, blah, blah. But the Bills, let's see, how do I word this? They deliberately went out there and ran the ball over 35, 40 times during that game. And it adds up too. Because, when you're, let's say you're feeling sick. And today's your workout day, right? You gotta go to the gym and you got bench press. Well, whether it's your stomach, your head, your throat, whatever. If you're sick, you got COVID, whatever. It's going to be a lot harder, and frankly, you just don't feel like it. Your body ain't up to it, your mind's not up to it, and definitely your spirit might be not up to it as well, along with the other two. So what we got? Body, mind, and spirit there, right? You got to go in there and lift this 250 pounds off your chest 10 times for one set. And you got 5 sets. You're kicking your own butt from rep number 1. Okay. Now, I used that long analogy to get to this point right here. Okay. Yeah, CD Lamb only had 50 yards receiving. Yeah, Dak Prescott had 134 yards passing. He did tally 24 rushing yards, though. Yay. Tony Pollard led the rushing carousel with 54 yards rushing, something like that, on 11 carries. And no one else even had double digits in rushing yards. No one. Not Deuce Vaughn, not even Rico Dowdle. Not even Rico. And our offensive line played kind of sloppy, played kind of bad. Zach Martin damn near got a serious injury, I guess. It has been reported, though, that he escaped that feat. What, man, right? That's all we need there, right? Just another main player, another captain, another leader getting hurt, knocked down because of injury. Well, Damone Clark did get banged up yesterday. Micah Parsons didn't seem to be up to the challenge yesterday. And we all know Micah, man. If anybody on this team that we know is going to go out there and at least give, 150% effort, it's Micah Parsons. Whether he's taking on double teams, he's being a decoy, or he is actually wreaking havoc, or what other option they are out there, right? I'm not, whatever. Just using these as examples, okay? Micah Parsons was targeted yesterday. Now, I say that because, or I say that with emphasis, because ever in Micah Parsons' young career so far, has teams actually tried to go at him? As of right now, Buffalo. But you're supposed to be on the level of the San Francisco 49ers. Kansas City Chiefs. Or even the Philadelphia Eagles. In which you have, you did beat the Chiefs. I give you that. Granted, on a very, very controversial play, okay? You escaped more than you beat them. But I give you the win, nonetheless. Anyway, okay. Micah wasn't himself yesterday, and neither was most of the team, or at least a good fraction of them, okay? The defense was way off. We didn't have our main defensive tackle, our main run stopper, Jonathan Hankins, either, okay? Trevon Diggs, Jonathan Hankins, Leighton Vander Esch. Like, we dominated Philly. Really. At the line of scrimmage, the point of attack, in the trenches, man. Where physical meets physical, and the most physical of the physicals will exploit the less physical one. And for the last 2 years, that's all people have done is brag on Philly's strength. Well, how the hell do we literally go from that, which was a blowout win against one of the most physical, revered, dominant, and feared teams in the league right now, to taking a trip to Buffalo and literally falling on your face? Not to mention some brain farts we had like yesterday in coverages and assignments, and then we got penalties again. Now, granted, we didn't have the quantity of penalties that the Cowboys have been known to have from time to time, but they had some quality ones, that's for sure. Like, blocked punt got taken away, mainly because of a technicality. He hit the punter before he hit the ball. Cowboys get a stop on third down, and DeMarcus Lawrence just runs up and pushes Josh Allen, right? Roughing the passer. Wide receiver going over the middle of the field yesterday. I forget what time frame it is. It might be second quarter, like middle, late second quarter. And Jaron Kearse gets flagged for unnecessary roughness. He hits him in the back, in his upper back, okay? While the receiver is going up for the ball. And Jaron Kearse gets flagged for unnecessary roughness, especially since Micah Parsons got to Dallas. They have been one of the highest penalized teams in the league. Some of it's warranted, but it's like some of it is targeted. And I'm getting fed up with it, bro. You know, Micah Parsons gets held more than anyone in the NFL, and he never gets a call. Never. Name one. Name the last one. Micah Parsons got a holding call called for him. I'll wait. Well, anyway, so Stephon Gilmore was one of them, okay? Was one of these players. And he was up at 4 or 5 a.m. puking his guts up. Now, sorry for the visual there, but... And you know how it is when you get food poisoning. You know, not pointing any fingers, but yeah, several of Cowboys starters in yesterday's game were suffering from mysterious illness that they didn't have Saturday day or afternoon or evening. They got it as soon as they got done eating that pizza. Now, whether the Buffalo Bills had anything to do with it or not has been unconfirmed yet. But, and that's why I harp and go back to the game plan, the strategy, the play calling that the Bills did. They knew. They knew we were over there sick, suffering from food poisoning, okay? And anyone that knows food poisoning knows you're not getting out of bed hardly, man. Like, hey, you're lucky to, I mean, you might get out of bed, but you're lucky to make it to the toilet. Really. And we got a good 30-40% of our starters who are now having to play a football game, not only in the cold December Buffalo weather, okay, but now they're suffering from food poisoning on the sideline, puking their damn guts up because the Bills and Buffalo, New York are petty and stupid and disgusting and disgraceful, immature. Like, this is people's body, man, that you messing with right there. You know, it's people's bodies. It goes deeper than just football now. I mean, they ran the ball 40 plus times yesterday. You know, and this team, sure, they're a physical football team. I want to know more than one random game, okay? More than one random circumstance where the Bills have did that this year. And you're going to tell me this is just coincidence? This is the Cowboys being bad? This is the Cowboys doing Cowboys things? You're going to tell me all that junk, okay? But yet, you can't plausibly explain this scenario? You're wrong. I mean, I know Buffalo and Dallas has a history, but we're not rivals. We don't hate each other. Is it a bitter New York Giants fan? Is it a bitch-ass bitter Eagles fan that works at Five Guys and Pizza now? Why? I mean, are you mad from 30 years ago? But, you know, like I said, this is a confirmed story. Details, okay? And I'm sure players' names will be revealed as we progress through the week. And I will keep you guys updated on that and keep you posted. But, like I said, and this is what happened, if you ask me. It makes perfect, logical sense now. You know? And, it's sad. Sad. Very sad. Disgusting. And really, that ain't even the right acronyms to describe this. I don't know if Dak Prescott was part of the group, but I know Gilmore was. He's the only one I know right now by name. Several starters were in on this last night. Terrible, man. I mean, just fraudulent, disgusting, disgraceful, just atrocious, just terrible. And to go to that kind of level is pretty bad. Pretty bad. I hope you are made to go eat some of that pizza that you food poisoned the Cowboys roster with. And the employee at Five Guys who did this. And then let me know how you feel, okay? When you have to get out on a football field in cold-ass December weather in upstate New York, okay, with 300-pound grown-ass men who bench press 700 pounds want to come at you and just push you all over the damn field. And not to mention, you got to run. You got to have very high alertness, focus, okay, tenacity, okay, and yeah, Terry Bradshaw and Rob Gronkowski, all right, to answer your questions. I don't know how a team can go on the road and be good if you're supposed to be a good football team. Really? Like, bro, tenacity travels, okay? Defense travels. The run game travels. We have seen Dallas. Yeah, they've gone on the road this year and they've lost, okay? But they have not played like this. And we've seen hell. And this, oh God, this Dallas and good team shit. Come on. Can we stop this crap? Really? Can we stop this narrative? Okay? We just manhandled the Eagles, who is everybody's pick for Super Bowl repeat again. Well, yeah. Take that, shove it up your pipe and smoke it. Okay? And we went to Philly and manhandled them physically. And they had to have the refs bail them out in that one in Philly. So, you know, this game, we got screwed, okay, by the Bills. And they're locals, I'll say. I don't know if it's a fan, but he's definitely a local. He's working in Buffalo. Five Guys Pizza. I hope, okay, you never make another pizza for another football team again. You don't deserve it. You don't deserve that opportunity now. So we're going to take our appetite and go to Pizza Hut. Alright though, guys, that is my true analysis of the why, the how, and the result. Sad to say, it's been a very tough one to get through today. It makes me sad. But, you know, yeah, we got it taken from us, man. You know, they didn't beat us. We got it taken from us. I don't know which one's worse, though. You tell me in the comments below, okay? Let me know which one you think's worse. Getting beat, you know, straight up, man to man, mano a mano, or getting robbed, cheated, screwed, and food poisoned. Like I said, just imagine that, man. I mean, me personally, it's hard to roll out of bed, bro, when I get a bad piece of fish from Long John Silver's. And now I gotta go out here and gotta go play football. And the Bills, like I said, 45 rush attempts. They knew the Cowboys were sick. And if you ask me, that tells me that they did it. They probably did it intentionally. From the food poisoning to the game plan, it was a setup, boys and girls. From the Silver Cowboy, okay, true metallic blue and silver. That's all we got for today, guys. I appreciate y'all sticking around, and let me know what you think, man. Okay, what was the let me know in the comments below what you think happened to the Dallas Cowboys this weekend. You know, was we beat mano a mano? Am I wrong, or am I right? Okay, because I watch it detail. I pay attention. I do my homework. I do my research. Something was off yesterday with the Dallas Cowboys roster and players, and now it makes sense. You tell me. And as always, folks, okay, stay tuned, be safe, watch your food and the weather and your health. As always, until next time, baby, lasso up, cowboy out.